Qawwam, in Arabic it denotes a person who holds the responsibility or has the duty and charge to manage a job, to run a system. So the standard role of a man with regard to women has been mentioned in this verse through the word Qawwam. And Qawwam is translated in various ways. The most common among them is the one that carries the meaning of hakim. That is one who rules, governs, or decides. There are many other meanings: guardians, custodians, protectors, and I have chosen guardian and protector to translate the verse Ar-Rijalu Qawwamuna 'ala an-Nisa. But if the word Qawwam is translated as governs or one who rules, it should not be king in the sense of a political ruler or dictator. For Allah has not ever made men dictators of women. That is wrong. They are protectors, guardians of women. My friends, in every group or organization, big or small, there must be an Amir. There must be one who must be in charge. There must be one who is allowed to make a final decision, even though there will be consultation. There will be meetings in every such organization, be it cricket, football, any kind of such. There must be a president. There must be one who is seen to be the leader in a family of just two people, man and wife. Allah, through His infinite wisdom, has given that way and that leadership role to the man. Of course, he makes a decision after consultation. And so the message is that the rights of women are as incumbent upon men as the rights of men are upon women. There is only one exception, and that is men have a certain precedence in functional authority. Although this too is hemmed with other balancing factors. That's the lovely thing. It is not just said men a Qawwam, even if be the leader, a caretaker, and left like that alone. You know, a garment, men are said to be garment for their wives, and women are into garments for the husband. A garment is such, if it is left on him, it begins to ravel and goes haywire, out of shape. Allah did not just mention that men are caretakers or men are leaders of women and left it like that. That is hemmed, well hemmed and surged with other balancing factors that has to be noted. Look how Allah has mentioned وَعَاشِرُهُنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. Talking to men, you treat women with extreme love and kindness. And what that would be? Respect their rights from beginning to end. Respect their rights without any failure. And we see in Surah Al-Baqarah 233, and for all minhuma wa tashawurin, in case a husband and man thinks Allah has made him the leader and he can make decisions and he can say very proudly, look here, who is the boss? I am the leader. And maybe a time, once upon a time, he was able to say, who is wearing the pants? No longer. He is not a ruler and and a dictator. But Allah has mentioned through this verse the aspect of having mutual consultation. It is present in the verse. That is why we see by mutual consent and after consultation. In this part of the verse, men have been instructed by Allah to act in consultation with wives in family matters. No man will consult with his wife regarding a Jamaat. If he might be the Imam or President, no need to consult with the wife in such matters. But matters which are family matters, by all means, it is Allah's rule that you have mutual agreement and discussions with them. Otherwise, there will be no peace, love, and harmony. And we must know it, the authority of the man should not be the source of hard burden for women. No need to verbally mention repeatedly or even at any time conveniently that I am the leader. Allah has given me the way. No wise man makes such a statement. I am the leader, or who is the leader? That is the wrong way. It's not like that. In view of the probability that women may take this arrangement unhappily, Allah did not restrict the text by only proclaiming the authority of man, but explain two reasons. When Allah sends down an injunction, He sends down a command. Allah is Lord of the world. He is the Creator. He does not have to explain any reason. You and I will have to give reasons for what we do. By all means, we are supposed to. Allah is the Creator. He does not have to give reasons. There are many injunctions He sent down without a reason, without any explanation. But in this particular one, where He mentioned men are guardians, men are caretakers of women, He gave two reasons. He is Lord of the world. Subhanallah. And so, one reason relates to the wisdom of the creation which is beyond the control of any human being. And the other refers to the factor which comes through one's efforts and endeavors. Look how Allah mentioned the first reason. When He said men are caretakers, men are protectors, men are guardians of women. بِمَا فَضَّلَ اللَّهُ بَعْضَهُمْ عَلَى بَعْضٍ. Because He has caused some of them to excel above others. Take note that Allah mentioned men and He mentioned women when He said men are caretakers of women. But in the second part, it was a bit diluted when He said because Allah has caused some of them, using pronoun, some of them to excel above others. Allah did not mention men are leaders of women. That could be provocative. He mentioned men are kawam, caretakers of women, because He has caused some of them to excel over others. While He mentioned men as being guardians, He underlined the reminder that women are part of men. How to whom? Because He has called some of them. Because from men, women were created. He reminded everyone who hears this message, women are part of you, O men. O women, you are part of men. Because of that, we must maintain a most harmonious relationship. It's not about vying with one another to see who is higher and who is the leader, who is the subject. It's about creating love, peace, and harmony. My brothers and sisters, this entire world, Allah is created especially for His servants to accept Him as Lord, to enjoy in the best way. Ad-dunya kulluha mata'un. This entire world is to be enjoyed lawfully. There are some people who enjoy climbing the mountains. There are some people who enjoy racing, but be careful, motorcar, be careful on the nation's road. There are some people who love hunting. Congratulations, it's a sunnah. Love swimming, sports, whatever. Enjoy it to best. This entire world is to be enjoyed. But here what the Messenger of Allah, the one who was sent as a real example, he said, وَخَيْرُ مِنَ الدُّنْيَا. The best thing ever a man can enjoy is al-barakatu salihah. A virtuous wife. A virtuous wife. Who is a virtuous wife? I will explain to you from what Nabi Akram sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has explained. He said, a virtuous wife is she. إِذَا أَمَرَهَا أَطَّاعَتْهُ. Whenever the husband orders her, she obeys him. No good man who sees himself as a good leader and caretaker orders his wife to do something that is unreasonable and so. No man orders his wife to move the mountain. Anything that is unreasonable. He orders her to act. She obeys him. وَإِذَا نَظَرَ إِلَيْهَا. And whenever he looks at her, regardless of situation, even just a few moments ago, you had a little flash. It's humans you are talking about. But the husband looks at the wife. As-salawatu. She pleases him with the loveliest smile. No matter what. That's the gift Allah has given. When a wife looks at the husband and smiles with him genuinely, that smile, Allah has put something that He does not put in anything else. That's the rights of the husband. That whenever he looks at his wife, she must smile and be very pleasant. That is his rights over her. We have dealt with a lot of the rights of women over men. But this is a man's right. He looks at his wife and smiles with him. It means, okay, it's all over, forget it. I beg your pardon. That smile can do wonders. Indeed, you can go further. A lovely sentence, a lovely statement. Allah has put a special barakah and the blessings in that. So, I will read one of the hadith briefly, where Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has said, narrated in another Abu Hurairah, إِذَا دَعَا رَجُلُ إِمْرَأَتَهُ إِلَى فِرَاشِهِ. If ever a man invites his wife to himself, he calls her, at home he calls her, and he invites her to his room, فَلَمْ and she refuses to go to him for whatever reason. Absolutely, there is no exception. For whatever reason, and the husband goes to sleep angrily. He is upset because the wife did not come to him. Then we are told, the angels curse her until the morning. My brothers and sisters, it does not matter. If throughout the entire night, the wife is in full Khutba and she is in the recitation of Quran and she has fought asleep when one goes, the other one was with. And she has raised her hands and crying and making dua in the namaz room. While the husband is awaiting for her, it does not matter. Nabi Akram sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, when a man invites his wife to his room and she refuses to go to him, the angels, not jinns, the angels will curse her until the morning. Or what the Prophet upon his must have said or explained. This is the hadith which has the best certificate, muttafaq alayh, agreed upon by all the muhaddithun. A hadith which is not very often mentioned in the khutbahs and the lectures. But this remains the same teachings of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Women have to be very careful indeed. Everyone has rights. Men have rights, women have rights. This is one of the rights Allah has given to a man. Fasted optionally, mashallah, very good. So many people have found the fasted on Mondays and Thursdays, especially during the month of Sha'ban. Then people love to fast. But here in the hadith we learn by it is not halal, it is not permissible for a woman and a summa to fast. When the husband is around, he is present, except with his permission. Now, of course, that is not the fast of Ramadan. Who cares to get the permission of a husband to fast when Allah commands you to fast in Ramadan? No need for permission from husband. That's Allah's command. He is nowhere there. Nafil fast. I'm not even speaking about qada. If one is qada, has to qada a fast for Ramadan, no need for permission. Then actually consult with him regarding the days. But nafil fast, it is not halal. It is not acceptable for any woman to fast when her husband is present without getting his permission. You cannot fast nafil fast. SubhanAllah. Muslims do not prostrate before anyone except Allah. There are others who do not understand well Salatul Janazah, I mean non-Muslims. And they say, look how you Muslims are worshipping your dead. Look how you put the deceased, the coffin right in front of the Imam, and you will say Allahu Akbar, and you people say you don't worship the dead. That is why the Imam announces very clearly, the praise is for Allah. At-Thana, the praise, remind people, the praise is for Allah. The rule for Prophet Muhammad upon him is, and the dua is for this deceased. It's not about worship and go to see, we have no such that. But rather, every posture is represented by a takbir, Allahu Akbar. But Nabi Akram sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, لَوْ كُنْتُ آمِرًا أَحَدًا, if I had to order anyone, ayasjuda bi ahadin, to order anyone to prostrate before someone besides Allah, and asjuda bi zawjiha, I would have commanded a wife, every wife, to prostrate before her husband. Hadith we do not often hear in public in gatherings. My friends, this is the Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam who, when we hear his name, we kiss our hands and love. We send the robe on him, and do send as much as we can. Show all the love to him. He knows best. He says nothing except what Allah has inspired him to say. It is he who said, if ever I had to order anyone to prostrate before someone else other than Allah, I would have definitely ordered women to prostrate for sajda before their husband. That alone is everything. Now, a good man is not he who orders and asks everything is bring this, bring that, order. That's not a good leader. It's not a good leader. You gotta be merciful. You gotta be loving. You gotta be kind. And this is something that one has to earn the rights does not get to be established. And I speak about the rights of the man being a good leader towards his wife. This right does not get to be established simply by force. It's not about force. Do that because I say so. I am the boss. It's not like that. But rather, it is earned and deserved on the basis of one's competence and capability. And the Prophet upon him, he said, Sayyidul Qawmi Qadimuhu, a real leader of a community. And here is family of the children. A real leader is the servant. A leader of the family is the servant of the family. If you really want to be looked upon honorably as the leader, the caretaker, the ruler, you can have it, you can achieve it without force. You do what you need. The pipeline is broken, you're the one to fix it. Electrical repairs, you get it fixed, or how you fix it. The surroundings of the house to be kept well. That's the duty, that's the job of the man, the husband. The man is the one who is in charge of providing. Allah said it, Bima anfaqu min amwalihim. He has made them the caretakers. He has given them a little grain because He has caused some of them to excel over others, and because men spend from their wealth to maintain and provide for women. And that is what will make them real leaders. They are not stingy. They dip their hands into their pocket and they provide efficiently, generously for the world. My brothers and sisters, before a woman becomes married, she's a girl at her father's home. All her expenditures are upon the shoulders of daddy, the father. God is the one who gives her whatever she wants, be it clothes, shelter, medicine. Whatever being the responsibility of father, it goes on to the husband after she's married. Allah has given that responsibility on man. He made two leaders. It's not about arguing about who has more rights. Both men and women have equal rights. And in today's Khutba, we are being reminded that men have to be a special right. And the fact that Allah created Adam first, that by itself tells us something. Allah is so wise, so great. If He wanted, at one time, He could have created Adam and Eve, caused them to reside in His paradise. Allah did not have to first create Adam and let him go in paradise and then observe that he is lovely. Needed something, then cause him to rest and extract from him a ring from which he would create Mother Eve. Allah did not need to do that. He never learns anything new. Allah always has the full knowledge of everything. But He did that for a purpose. He created Adam first and then He created Eve. One has some significance about 2, like 9 has over 10. You go in any office, anywhere, you have a number system, the person who has 9 has precedence over the person who holds number 10. Being first, the one to be created, give others something special. It's not about being proud. It's not about being boastful. Allah mentions in the Quran, He does not like those who proud. The proud boaster, but He did this because of something. Great wisdom. He has made men the real carers and providers of women. The leadership role is given upon the hands of women. They are the ones who are to use it wisely. And Allah has laid out many injunctions whereby He can make the most harmonious relationship between husband and wife. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless and reward us all. And may we not dwell upon our rights over others. Rather than talking about our rights over others, a man talks about his rights over a wife. A wife talks about her rights over the husband. Turn it around. Rather than talking about rights, you concentrate over your duties towards others. Talk about duties rather than rights. May Allah bless and reward us immensely. And that these verses of Al-Quran make great sense and wisdom to all of us. بارك الله لنا ولكم في